Hey guys, Dubcubing here, and today you're watching my full review on the Cyclone Boys 5x5. The Cyclone Boys 5x5 goes for approximately $13 from thecubicle.us. The Cyclone Boys 5x5 is about 63.6 millimeters across, which also makes it slightly larger than its competitors the Huachong and the Aotrong. And the stickers on this cube are pretty basic shades, but the stickers do peel off the sides a bit. Now out of the box, this cube performed very unusually well. It performed very smooth yet crunchy. The only thing it really needed was a bit of tensioning and a little drop of Maru Lube in it. Now after fully setting up this cube, I can definitely feel that this cube is very smooth and is extremely controllable. The only problem that I do seem to be having with it is a few very weird lockups. Now corner cutting on this cube is actually unusually very well compared to the Moyu. It can corner cut line to line with a bit of pressure, but that's just due to my slightly higher tensions. But it does have a very crisp and does snap into place very nicely. Now just like the other Moyu puzzles, as reverse corner cutting, it can't exactly do that. It pretty much, as you reverse corner cut, it just sort of does this weird lockup thing. Now as for the feeling of the puzzle, the outer layers turn very freely and are very smooth. As you notice, they don't exactly turn the inner layers by themselves as well, which is very nice and is definitely something that is very unique about this puzzle, how the inner layers don't turn by themselves. But the outer layers are very smooth and very crisp and are extremely controllable, which is a very good thing when it comes to 5x5 solving. The inner layers are very pleasant to turn as well. As you see, they have very few lockups, almost zero actually, but they're very crunchy and very crisp, slightly more crisp than the outer layers, which makes them very good for inner layer turning. And the very middle layer feels just like all the others, just they're the even more crunchiest out of all of them. But the overall feeling of this puzzle is amazing, definitely at the top of the charts for 5x5. But compared to the new Euxin 5x5, this is a very questionable answer if this is at the top of its league. But definitely for the price, the feeling of this puzzle is well worth the $13. Now some people have been wondering if this is a Moyu Aotrong or Huachong clone. But I can assure you that this isn't exactly a clone. As you can see right here, as all the pieces combined, it is slightly different. As you can see, it's lacking some grooves inside here. And it's a little bit different mechanism. Now, as for pops go, I haven't really had any pops, but the only pops I've had is these outer corner pieces right here. They've just been slightly popping out a bit, but it's not much of a, I would say it's more of just a lockup, inaccurate turning problem for me. Not exactly the cube's fault. Now, I'd have to say, some people have been wondering if they should go for a Moyu 5x5 or this 5x5. Now, the thing is, definitely the biggest thing is the price. The Moyu costs just about 2.5 times as much. It goes for about $35 compared to this cube's $13. Now, the Moyu is pretty stable and has a corner cut slightly better. This cube is very controllable, very stable, but it does corner cut with a bit of pressure. Honestly, it depends. If you're a newer 5x5 solver looking to get quicker into the 5x5, definitely I would say going for this. But if you're a more experienced 5x5 solver, maybe even sub 2, then definitely the Moyu or the Euxin would be definitely the one for you. But it just depends on your price range. Overall, this cube is great. It can pretty much handle any turning speed. There just is a few weird lockups in it. But definitely for the price, this cube is definitely worth checking out. Now let's go over the pros and cons of this puzzle. The stickers aren't really exactly the best quality, and there is quite a few weird lockups. Pops aren't exactly common, but I do recommend that the inner pieces do have a slightly better mechanism. The corner cutting is actually very well. The feeling is very smooth yet extremely stable, and the inner layers get very crunchy. But overall, this cube gets a 9 out of 10 stars. It corner cuts very well, it performs very well, but the only problem is that I do get sometimes little pops from the inner pieces. But there is a few weird lockups that I do get temporarily, but other than that, this cube is very well, and I can definitely recommend it to anybody who's either a more advanced solver or a more beginner solver, because this cube isn't too expensive, yet it performs very well, and in my opinion, it does outperform the Moyu puzzles. But we're just going to have to see how this outperforms the Euxin. But that pretty much wraps up my review on the Cyclone Boys 5x5. If you want to buy this cube, you can buy it from thecubicle.us. Other than that, I haven't seen it really on any other cube website. But this cube, once again, goes for about $13, and I definitely recommend it to anybody looking for a good, cheap, yet very well performing 5x5. But thanks for watching, guys, and see you later.